Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. First day in a long time. The voice actually feels pretty darn good. Anyway, let's carry on. It's less than a week until Marvel's She-Hulk Attorney at Law. It's a lawyer show. It's a comedy. It's a fourth wall breaking Ally McBeal piece of... Anyway, less than a week away, Marvel Updates has decided to drop a little minute clip it from the first episode of the show. No. I don't know what they thought they were actually promoting here, other than Jennifer's stupidity and obnoxiousness. But here we go. So let's full scrun this, and let's I'm gonna watch it in its entirety with ya, and then we'll break it down.
History Channel. So he becomes Captain America.
Hold on. Let's get it to the beginning.
Back to what I was saying before, my theory.
Oh god.
Steve Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Says who?
The History Channel. So he becomes Captain America, and from that moment on, a symbol of America, he is rushed to the front lines, he becomes a war hero, then he is frozen in ice.
Right.
So, based on everything you've told me,
Mm-hmm.
after he gets unfrozen, he goes from world-threatening disaster to world-threatening disaster. That's when he's not a fugitive from the law, right? So it seems like he was pretty busy.
All you're doing is repeating everything that I've already told you about my friend and colleague.
Obviously, Captain America was a virgin.
Look out!
Oh my god. So let's just break this down a little bit, shall we? Actually, let's go back to clipped off full screen, but you know the score. Jennifer Walters is in the car with Bruce Banner, her cousin. They're driving outside of a town, and Jennifer Walters is virgin shaming Captain America because nothing says current MCU than trying in some way to dismantle, to diminish, to embarrass the people who actually have allowed these shows to be made. Now, I know this is in universe, but this is another example of why the MCU Phase 4 has been an unmitigated failure, because all it's done is set up obnoxious cow after obnoxious cow after obnoxious cow at the expense of the people whose shows it should be, in the case of Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Doctor Strange, etc., to try and elevate them above their male counterparts who actually for 10 years ran the show pretty amazingly, to be perfectly honest with you, by dragging them down to their level of patheticness. So she's talking to Bruce about Captain maybe not getting his rocks off, maybe getting... We don't know. We don't know what Cap was up to. Maybe he was saving himself for that special girl. You know, that special girl whose date never happened. Maybe it wasn't that important to Cap, and maybe there were other elements which were way more important. But the fact that, and again, they had to insert a minor talking point, which has been brought up occasionally in fan circles, into this character because they don't have anything new and original to say, to me was a bit, a bit pathetic. But here we go. But the thing which capped it off to me is, no pun intended, capped it off, is Jennifer, this obnoxious cow, is so busy Virgin shaming Captain America. By the way, isn't she also the woman who bangs the guy on the Tinder date straight away? Okay, so maybe she's virgin shaming Captain America because she's a bit of a slut. You know, I don't know, just saying. But she's too busy doing all of that she misses this massive spaceship, which comes down because she's looking at Bruce. So this car accident is 100% her fault. Her fault. If she was paying attention to the road, she could have hit the brakes before it was too late and they skidded off the road. And if Bruce getting cut open because of this and getting because they've changed the origin story of Jennifer Walters, because they can't have a man, in which this case Bruce Banner, save her life through a transfusion, which is what initially happened in Savage She-Hulk. No, I believe what's going to happen is Bruce is going to get cut open, his blood's going to splatter onto her, which causes her to do her thing as the Hulk. But whichever way it kind of goes down after the accident, it's not Bruce's fault. Her becoming the Hulk isn't Bruce's fault. And we've already seen in one of the trailers, she said, you know, she essentially has blamed Bruce for what has happened to her. Now, it's Mark Ruffalo, so, you know, nobody gives a fuck anyway, but whatever. But all the blame here is right at her feet without paying any attention because she's too busy virgin shaming Captain America, the Captain America. Notice how they just say Steve Rogers. Captain America to Mark Ruffalo's Banner, who's actually paying attention to the road. Now, there has been another couple of scenes, little snippets, which have dropped for the show as well. They dropped a little montage of pushing it as a lawyer show. This is a lawyer show. And they actually say the words, Ally McBeal. We've been memeing for the past few months or so that this is essentially Ally McBeal for, you know, this is a chick show for chicks. Which, of course, heightens why they're terrible women drivers in this show. Boom, got him. And also, the showrunner said that this show is to be seen through the lens of a woman. So the lens of the woman is, I'm obnoxious and I'm bitchy, and I'm shaming somebody, and I'm a shit driver as a woman. And like I said, then they go into their little... oh my God, you couldn't write this. There's hope for the show. There's hope for the show because everything that you think that they're going to display as an independent woman, you know, it's Jennifer that's driving the car, not Bruce. But as he's got a bust up arm. Yeah. I can take that. No problem at all. It's probably her car and all that sort of stuff. But the way that they're trying to push her into the prominent role, and it's her negligence which causes all of this. Yep, you can see that through the eyes of a woman, all right. So they actually say this is a lawyer show about that can be centered around like Ally McBeal and stuff. And this is about the heroes that save the day and the lawyers who have got to compensate, counter, whatever, their collateral damage. We just saw some collateral damage right now, and it was caused by Jennifer Walters herself. Only a few more days, folks. We got, what, 5 more days until She-Hulk drops. I'm going to be reviewing it with Jane Theory, so get your subscriptions to Jane Theory done as well, because amazing channel. And we're going to break down this show as only we know how. So until then, folks, you take care. See you in the next video. Bye for now.